welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Panthers, and it's coming up next.
The long NFL season down to this. One game to decide it all. Super Bowl 61 underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. First carry for Najee Harris.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's out dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now a give, running left is Harris. Bulldozes past him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Here we go.
Fields. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. Now the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready.
Now here's Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Liggett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young. Dancing to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
On the ready. Ready. Set, go.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. A quick throw there is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Here we go, set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Young. That one complete to Leggett. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 more there and another first down. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end. And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They go play action. Young. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
To throw, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
Ready. Hut.
Here's Young. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready?
Out of the gun, Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's Fields on the move to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Here we go, Sam.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap, Fields. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. Here's Fields. Here's Freiermuth again. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the gun on third down, Fields able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Here's Fields. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Here's 2nd and 3. Fields now to throw. He's got room to roam. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Don't jump. Ready?
To throw is Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
Now Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Let's go.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Set, cut, ready.
Young to throw it. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And bulldozing his way through. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Young going to give to Brooks. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Young. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
Ready. Switch. Yellow. Check white. Commit red.
Young off the bootleg. Left side here to Sanders. And the Panthers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Now here's Young, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Escapes the defender. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And that'll do it for the third quarter of Super Bowl. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61. 3 quarters in the books and ready to go for the fourth.
Up, let's go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got this to Pickens. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a completion to Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Harris. Fighting him off. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Here we go. Hey, Terry.
Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Operating from the gun. Fields buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Harris. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Justin Fields, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So these two teams matching each other's score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ready?
Now a 2nd and 2. A handoff running left, Brooks. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Young. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Young to throw.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Setting up to be a finish for the ages here. All tied in the final minutes of the Super Bowl as the kick is away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Here we go.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a solid run down inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here comes 2nd down.
Go jump. Ready?
Now here's another carry for Harris. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Harris running straight ahead.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage game there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say, get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide.
So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score here in overtime as we are back underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
A touchdown would obviously be ideal to start this overtime. They'd still need to play defense, but it's 1st and 10.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on 2nd down. 96 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to win his guys to an overtime victory.
They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
Steps away to his left.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Back to throw. Fields.
And he'll get it right back to Washington.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it was finished off by a Najee Harris touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules were changed, partner, to afford teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
Let's go. Ready?
Young.
And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Check pitch.
Here's Young.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Whistles come in and a timeout. Just 8 seconds left in OT.
Let's go.
Now Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, if you like drama, especially in the biggest of all games, we are back for the second overtime now in the Super Bowl. This is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's first down.
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the Steel City. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium, ready to hand that Lombardi Trophy to the Pittsburgh Steelers, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.
All of the